Hi everyone, good afternoon. It is Meena here. I hope your day was good so far. So, there are two things on my mind that I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about knowing your rights as a Guyanese. What I find is that a lot of time people are taken advantage of in this country, all because they don't know their rights. They think that they think that they have to tolerate certain treatment in this country and be bullied and so on and so forth. As a Guyanese, you must know your right. You must know what you are entitled to. You must know that, for example, if you call any public service department and you ask what are their policies, certain aspect, for example, to get a passport, when you're at the passport office, who or whoever is there anyone is allowed to have preferential treatment over you or anything like that? Well, those are information that you need to know. I recommend that when you're visiting public places that you go onto their website and you check for the available information that you need, because if you don't do that, you do not check online, make use of the internet. Check online. If you don't check online and you're not aware of your rights as a Guyanese, you can be exploited this way. People will want you to pay for things that you're not supposed to pay for. And this is something that happens all the time, whether you go get a birth certificate, whether you're going into GRA, people always have to give a expedite fee, so to speak. And you all know is expedite fee is what people give on the hand to process something fast. As the Guyanese, it is important for you to know your right. If you call any public service department, they have they are supposed to provide you with the information that as a citizen of this country that you need to know, whatever the policies are to get a passport, a birth certificate, whatever it is you have to do. That that there's no obligation in that. They have to give you that. And if they tell you they can't give it to you, well, you tell them that is not the personal bank account information you're asking for. That those are information that should be available to the public. A lot of times when you're looking for information online, you can't find them. I checked the Ministry of Home Affairs website today, and they still have some outdated COVID policies up, you know. And these are things that are happening where information is not updated online, and citizens are not clearly aware of their rights or what is happening. So that is one something I want to talk about today. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is mental slavery. Mental slavery is something that is is it has roots in our society. And the reason why I'm saying this is for over decades and upon decades, the politicians and the so-called elites, they exploit the mental state of the lower class of people so that they stay at the lower class, and they use that they exploit them because of their own mental slavery to get what they want. The politician use mental slavery. The mental slavery that people have, okay, is what enslaves them. It enslaves them. It is their own. It is in their head that people some of them sometimes people discriminate against us. That is so, but a lot of time we discriminate against ourselves, and our actions and our behavior allow others to prey on us. And mental slavery is what many politicians and many people who are power drunk use. They use and they exploit the state of mind of people to oppress them, to use them for their own political and other motive. And those are things that people need to be aware of. Mental slavery is something that is extremely prevalent and has a stronghold in our society. And a lot of times you see people do things and they're not conscious of what they're doing. They seem to not to think that the things that they're doing is going to have long-term consequences to their family, their relatives, their siblings, whatever it is. Mental slavery is something that you need, we all need to take stock of, because any one of us could enslave our mental state to whether it's religion or culture or tradition. Those are things that enslave our. I don't like religion. I want to tell you this. I do not like religion. I detest religion, because for me, religion constrict your mind, your ability to think outside of a particular domain, because it tells you you must do this, you must do that, you mustn't do this, you mustn't do that. You know who made religion? Not God made religion. Man made religion. That's why we have so many, and they're always fighting against each other. So you have to be aware as an individual and take stock of these things, that those systems are in place for you not to question. To question many of those people who preach whatever doctrines to you, they don't follow those rules. They don't follow those rules. And mental slavery is a way of people using your own weakness for their own gain, whether it's political, whatever motive, to get power, whatever. And that is what people need to be aware of. Mental slavery, they use it against you. So that is something you need to take stock of. People most of the time, and a lot of time, discriminate of them against themselves. You know, the thing that people judge them. Yeah, we all judge each other, but a lot of times we discriminate against our own self because of our mental baggage, because of what we think other people think about it. But most of the time, a lot of us just want to go about our day, get our things done, and go home to our families and live a peaceful life. And if we are want to move forward as a society in this country collectively, then we need to be aware of the people who are obstructionists, whose intention is to use people who are not literate, people who don't have a mind of their own, to for their own motive. And those are things we must pay attention to. So that is just my view that I want to share today. You're free to comment and share your views, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And the last thing, just a brief reminder, be aware of mental slavery, because it exists in our society, and know your rights as a Guyanese, so that no one exploits you, so that you don't think you have to pay a fee for what is supposed to be free, whether getting a birth certificate, a passport, or anything. Know your rights as a Guyanese. And that is all I want to say today, and take it smooth on the roadways. Remember, a smile is not costly, and a smile is contagious. So be kind and take it smooth on the roadways. So see you guys later, and thank you for listening, and thank you for the support. Okay, bye.